Today we have this 1941 Royal KMM vintage desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Has a paper guide that's adjustable up top here, and you can move it from side to side. I like to keep it flush with the platen. The platen is your main roller, feeds the paper, and this is your paper bale that sits on top. And it has two rollers that you can adjust from side to side. The margins are located up top on each corner. They're magic margins. So when you flip them to the front, it sends the margin to wherever you are. As long as you push it back and it stops at that spot. To move it to the end, you hold the carriage release with one finger or one hand, and the magic margin on the down, and it'll slide it to the end. Same concept with the right side. We're going to flip it to right there at the end of the page. And you can hear the bell ding when you get to the end of the margin. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit the line space, gets you back to the beginning, skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on 3, but if you want single, you just push it back 2 notches and it'll skip just 1. In the middle, skips 2. We're going to keep it on single for now. And we were able to type all of the keys on one line because it has Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch. And I'll type a sentence on this next line. Very nice type machine. This is probably one of the best made Royals of all time. It has really nice print. It has really nice parts. All the parts are really high quality, heavy, nice metal. This thing will last forever if you take care of it. Everything's heavy and metal, basically indestructible. In top of the line technology. If they made this in a manufacturing company today in America, it would probably cost over $2,000 for retail. So all the brand new ones they make, they can't make them like this anymore to be cost effective. So they're all made of cheap parts in plastic. So if you want something really nice, you got to go with these vintage ones that were made in the USA back in this time era. To pull the paper out easy, there's a lever on the right side here. You just flip it to the front and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Also allows you to find an exact position on the page if you need to find an exact spot. Backspace on the top left works great. Shift on each side and the shift lock on the left side to clear that. Just hit the shift button again. It's got a tab function. When you hit that tab button, it has a function so it doesn't slam all the way to the end, so it lags a little bit, and you can speed that up by oiling it. I like to keep it low so it doesn't cause wear and tear on your typewriter. If you have it really oiled up, it'll slam it all the way to the end. So to set a tab, you push this button right above that tab, and it will set a tab right there. And it stops at that spot. To clear it, you hit the tab clear button, and it should go all the way to the end again. Just like that. Works great. Got a margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that will stop you from typing. It locks the keys like that, and if you hit that margin release, it allows you to type past that. That works good. Open the hood. You got your spools. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right in a counterclockwise position. Flip this switch on the left side to the left, and it'll start pulling clockwise to the left. We're going to keep that pulling to the right. And if you get to the end of one side, it could jam up your vibrator, causing it to malfunction. And all you need to do is switch the direction or change the ribbon. This is your touch control right here. When you turn it to the right, it moves that little dial. And the higher you go, the more tension there is on when you hit the keys. You got to hit them harder, but they respond faster. So a more advanced typer that types fast might like that. I like it on low. I'm used to typing on a computer, so it's easier to hit the keys when it's on low. And These are all your tabs, so you can manually press them back if you need to, or press them from the back to the front, or from the front to the back. That's how you set the tab. And to push them in, that's how you clear them. And this is it disables the spacing mechanism, and you have it on here too. So if you push it back, each one of those clicks is one space. If you push this in, it disables it too, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.